Well, travel for this 4th of July weekend expected to break another record. Millions of people are traveling today to visit friends and family across the country. That is where we find Tampa Bay's Chris Rogers. He's at the airport. Chris, how are things looking right now?
Well, Angelina, good morning to you. Things are looking pretty busy, and it's expected to stay that way throughout the day. Get this, airport officials here tell us they expect today to be the busiest travel day of the year. Some 60,000 people expected to pass through Tampa International Airport, and as I mentioned, it's already picking up here. Crowds are starting to arrive here at the main terminal, and again, it's expected to stay that way throughout the day. Let's take a look at numbers nationwide. More than 3.5 million Americans will travel by plane over the holiday weekend. That's according to AAA. However, ahead of the weekend, there have been hundreds of cancellations and delays daily. Airline officials are blaming bad weather and staffing shortages as some reasons why. Adam Bouchard with TPA says the key is to leave plenty of time in case a problem comes up.
So first and foremost, get to the airport early. That's really important. 2 hours for domestic travel, 3 hours for international. It's always been that way, but we're known for people moving quickly through the airport, and for the most part, you will.
Now let's take a look at the current status. As you can see behind me on the departures board, there are a number of delays and cancellations. When I arrived here this morning, most of these flights were in the green, meaning they were on time. However, as we've been here throughout the day, a number of those delays and cancellations have began popping up. That's expected to continue. Of course, oftentimes we see that domino effect. We'll tell you a couple reasons why that's happening and what TPA officials are trying to do to rectify that coming up a little bit later in the show. Chris Rogers, 10 Tampa Bay.